So I saw a video recently, and it was a video of Apostle Johnson Suleiman, right? Now he was talking about blocking people who just send account numbers to him, and without being asked, right? And I got into a conversation with my friend, and we were discussing it, and he told me some backstory and told me about how he knows the man. When he was still in school, the pastor used to come to their school to preach and all that. And then even in the process of preaching or ministering, right, he would carry out some philanthropic acts, like just see someone, and then someone kind of like complains that they're hungry, they haven't eaten, and then just like send that person 100,000 naira, and he just shared some acts, some philanthropic acts, and with me, and I was like, oh, I get his point now. So perhaps he has been doing this good acts, these good deeds, and some people just feel like, oh, this man has it. I've actually read some stories about how this man has really done so much good. That's by the side, right? He does a lot of charity works, right? And some people may be like, oh, this man has a lot, he's giving a lot, so they just have access to him, and then the first thing they want to do is drop account number without even being asked, right? So that's kind of like some sense of entitlement mentality, and I got where he was coming from. And that is why I want to start a series on entitlement mentality. I know that for so many people, especially internet marketers, if you make money online and then you get to post your testimonials and talk about how much you earned, how much you're earning, especially I think affiliate marketers, right? They get to share screenshots of their earnings, their pay, and all that. Some people who may be seeing that, they feel like, oh, this person has, and then they just want to make demands on you. They just want to place demands on you. Oh, bros, find me 2K, because you posted the screenshots of receiving a pay of 500,000 maybe for that week, and then they just come and meet you and like, oh, bros, find me 2K there, right? So they just want to place demands on you without actually, doing anything for you in return. And I know for some people who may be internet marketers, they may have faced this once in a while. in the course of doing stuff, right? And sometimes you may not even know how to deal with them, and that's why when we break down this issue or this concept of entitlement mentality, what it is, what causes it. Some people may even have this behavior, these tendencies, entitlement tendencies, right? And they may not even know it. So I'm going to be talking about that as well in this series. I'm going to do like a 5-part series, so I'm going to break it down, bit by bit, right? So I'll talk about signs that you have this entitlement mentality tendencies, and if you know that you do have them and you want to work on them, you don't want to be entitled to other people's time and money and all that, how do you do that? And I'm also going to be talking about how you deal with them. So for people on the other side, who get to encounter entitlement, people who are entitled to their time and money and all that, how do you emotionally mature? How do you deal with them in a very emotionally matured way? That's what I'm going to be talking about in this 5-part series. So stay with me to the end, and I'm sure you're going to love this series. So hi, my name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚 I am a mindset coach. I share content on all things related to mindset, emotional health, emotional well-being and wellness, to help you upgrade your mind, your life, your finances and business. So if you love content on anything that I mentioned, you should subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell as well, so that you get notified when the next time that I drop the video. So for starters, which is the first part in this series, right? I'm starting the series on entitlement mentality, and for today I'm actually going to be talking about what entitlement mentality is, and if it's good to have to be entitled, right? To have this entitlement mentality, if there's a form of healthy entitlement mentality and an unhealthy entitlement mentality. So this is what I'm going to be talking about for today. So first, what is entitlement mentality? So entitlement mentality is just a belief, it's a mindset that other people owe you time, owe you something without actually having to put in any work. So it's the belief that you are owed something without having to put in any work, without having to reciprocate whatever acts that they're doing or giving to you, whatever thing they're giving to you. That's just like a belief system. And yes, there is a healthy entitlement mentality. So what do I mean by healthy entitlement mentality? A healthy entitlement mentality, it's kind of like when you are in a relationship with someone. It's not wrong to demand attention from someone that you're giving attention to. So for instance, you're in a relationship with somebody, it's not wrong if you're giving that person your time, your attention. It's not wrong to demand same. Another thing is demanding love, right? So if you're also, this is basically works in relationship, and it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. If I have a friend, and I'm spending so much of my time with you, anytime you call on me to help you do something, I'm going to help you just do it. I'm definitely not going to think twice if I have something and I want you to help me do it. I shouldn't have to think twice because you've been calling on me and I've been helping you. We are friends, right? So it's supposed to be mutually beneficial, right? So demanding love, demanding, the kind of care that you're giving to someone else is a healthy sense of entitlement mentality if you are in a relationship. So there's something called EBA, emotional bank account. So if you've been depositing in someone's emotional bank account consistently, it's not wrong to demand some form of reciprocation from that person. It's not wrong to demand that the person give some of their time to you as well, because I've been doing that and they wanted it, right? So it's not wrong to demand that. So that's like a healthy sense of entitlement mentality. Now the unhealthy one is when you are not putting any work. Just like you see someone post a screenshot of their money, the money they made online, and they've gotten an alert of 500,000 or 1 million or what have you, and then you just send them your account number and you're like, bros, do something now, shake body now. That's like an unhealthy entitlement mentality. Because why? You did not contribute in any way to me making that money. You are not also willing to contribute in any way. You're not willing to, give me anything in return for that 2K that I want to give you. You're not ready to do anything. But then you just have the sense that, since this person is making money, then I can ask them to give me 2K. At least they paid 500,000 today. 2K is not so much. That is an unhealthy sense of entitlement mentality. Also, when you are demanding things from people that that you can't actually give to them, that's an unhealthy sense of entitlement mentality as well. The truth about entitlement mentality is that it's not wrong to demand certain things, right? It's not wrong to demand certain things, like I've mentioned. But what is wrong, or what I would say is wrong, is that you should not just automatically expect the world to just give you all those things, right? Like, they should just, because you demand them, because you want them, everybody should just lay it at your feet and give it to you. You should not just expect the world to give everything to you. So when you start expecting the world to give you every single thing that you demand, then you are entitled to their time, their money, their whatever, right? So entitlement mentality, if you have entitlement mentality, it could actually affect your mental health. It could lead you to being disappointed, chronically disappointed. When it feels like someone is not giving you what you want, you tend to feel disappointed, right? And then it could also lead to anger. So you're always placing demands, and then you're not giving in to your demands. You could get angry, right? You could also get frustrated, and it could also lead to depression. So if you're constantly being told no, and you are an entitled person, it could lead you to feeling depressed, because you'd be like, oh God, am I a stone? Am I a bread? Am I a chicken that nobody wants to do anything for me? It could actually lead you to start thinking those negative thoughts, and it could lead you to being depressed. So another thing is that you could start feeling that the world is unfair. Everything that happens to you is unfair, right? So these are some of the dangers of being entitled. So you don't want to have that. So in another video, in my next video, in the next series, like I said, this is going to be a series. It's going to be a series, right? In the next video, I'm going to be talking about causes of entitlement mentality, because sometimes it's not that we just wake up and we become entitled to other people's time, money, or whatever, what have you. There are, salient causes, salient things, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in my next video. So if you love this video, please like this video. We have come to the end of this particular video in this series. Like this video, let me know what your thoughts are. If you also have questions about this entitlement mentality thing, let me know. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll be willing to attend to them. I could also even do a video to talk more about it. So don't forget to share this video with someone that you think is an entitled person. It's like I said, it's going to be a series, so it's definitely, you're going to get to learn a lot in this series. I can assure you that. So share this video with someone that you care about, your friends, your family, your loved ones, and all that. And also, very importantly, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified of my video the next time that I drop a video. Until next time that I come your way again, my name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞, and for now, it's a bye-bye.